minutes of play. The scores as they came. The 2nd minute, John Gallagher a point for Lough Gaels. The 5th minute, a point for Lough Gaels. John Kennedy a free from 20 metres out, 2 points to no score. Disaster for Lough Gaels then at the 8-minute mark, namely the St Anne's goal. Full forward, Berry had a kicked effort saved, but somebody by Mark Bride. With number 13, Fanny Simpson, forced the ball in the scramble that followed. Then, number 10 for St Anne's, Redmond Barry, a point from a free, 1-1 to 2 points. Gary Bride, a goal for Lough Gaels, a first time pull from 6 yards out. After 11 minutes, and then after 13 minutes, a point for St Anne's. Scored by the number 12, Rich Doyle. Lough Gaels attack as they speak, Willie. The ball's with David Coyham. He leaves it behind him though. St Anne's, Joe Williams has the ball for Lough Gaels. Can he go through? He can't. Gets a pass out as far as Paul's cousin Paul was a midfield. Paul takes a shot, hits the ball high. Is it good? It's over the bar, Willie. Lough Gaels are in front after about 14 minutes of play. It's 1-3 to Lough Gaels, 1-2 to St Anne's and Wexford. And for the time being, back to you. Sorry about that.
No, keep it going.
Puck out. The post taken now by Powell for St Anne's. Lough Gaels back and forth. Paul Williams has it for Lough Gaels. He's been pressurised by Jack Berry. St Anne's second half forward. No free there. Paul hits it high. Is it gone out? It has gone out to line ball for St Anne's.
Hello, Paul. Face it, Paul. What's that here? Get him on there. Come on. What's that, Daniel?
We have just on the heading for the 15th minute, the midway point here of the second half. 1-3 to Lough Gaels, the Westmeath champions. 1-2 to St Anne's, the Wexford champions. Number 8 for St Helens here in front of us. John Simpson, I believe he's nicknamed Bart, but affectionately back down among the St Anne's contingent. Not a good sign for John Buster going forward. Ball is now with Rory Stafford. Rory Stafford's got a shot and he can't. Misses it, but still going forward. Full forward has it, number 14, Dermot Berry. Gets the ball in. Shot! A goal! A goal! Redmond Barry to score! Dermot Berry, the full forward, got the ball into him. Redmond Barry, low to the right of Mark right into the net. 2-2 to St Anne's. 1 goal and 3 points to Lough Gaels after 16 minutes. A low shot, no chance for Mark Bailey. His puck is already on its way. Ball breaks to John Simpson. He gets the ball in high. Ball breaks loose. Michael Mutter gets the ball out. Has it gone out? It has. It's a line ball for St Anne's. Ball breaks loose to number 15, David O'Connor. Gets the ball across. Danger here. Mark Brady has it. Gets it out to Brendan Williams. Can't really get a clearance in. He's been chased with a goal scorer. Redmond Barry. Ball breaks loose now. Midfield, no one really has it at the moment. Ball is helped on towards John Kennedy. David Berry is after him. John Kennedy fixes it away from number 9, who is Roy Stafford. John has it. He's still going. He's still going. Gets to get a pass in. Ball breaks loose to John Gavrigan. I pulled out. I thought he did not give a free. Now he gives a free to St Anne's. Controversial decision there by John Guinan. Doesn't go down with the Lough Gaels supporters. Free to be taken by Dara Ryan, the centre half back of St Anne's. Strikes it well. Dangerous ball in. Lough Gaels. Ball breaks loose to Michael Mutter. Gets it in the clearance. Number 15 has it. Hits it high. Number 15 scores. He has got a score. It's David O'Connor. St Anne's 2 goals and 3 points. Lough Gaels 1 goal and 3 points. Nearly 80 minutes of play gone. Mac Brady the puck out. The lane has died off here in St Lawrence. Ball breaks loose to John Gavigan. John has it now. Can he get a strike in? Yes, he can. And it's a good ball in. Has the ball gone out? No, it hasn't. Number 2 is behind him. Can David Cunningham shoot? Shoots high and over the bar. But the umpire decides signals wide. The umpire at the far side, he would have had a better view, signalled it was over the bar. But wide it is. 2 goals and 3 points to St Anne's, 1 goal and 3 points to Lough Gaels. Just over 18 minutes of play gone. Powell with the puck out now, dropping towards midfield. St Anne's very strong here. Number 8, John Simpson has it now. Over carries free for St Anne's. I have to say that was an interesting decision as well. I thought that maybe the hands were higher on John Simpson's neck. Brendan Williams will take the free for Lough Gaels. Brendan Williams the free for Lough Gaels. Bit of argy-bargy there in midfield. Brendan Williams strikes as well. Dropping in, but who will win this out? Comes to number 7. Number 7 there is Kevin Byrne. Gets the clearance in. Dropping in midfield. Christian Mutta has it for Lough Gaels. Gets the ball out to John Gavigan. John Gavigan gets the ball out now to the far side to Joey Williams. Joyce. Can he get a shot in? He overcarries it and free out for St Anne's. St Anne's look good going forward at the moment. They scored 2 opportunist goals, 1 a scramble, 1 a good effort. Number 3 there for the free is David Donald Berry. Donald Berry trying to pick out certain players, no doubt. Ball breaks loose behind everyone. Good block down there. Free in for St Anne's. As a matter of fact, I think David O'Connor got that goal, not Redmond Barry, as I incorrectly said earlier on. Number 10 is Redmond Barry. He's taking this free for St Anne's. He lifts, he puts the ball over the bar. 4 points between the teams. 20 minutes of play gone. 2 goals and 4 points for St Anne's. 1 goal and 3 points for Lough Gaels. Mark Brady take the puck out. The wind has died. The rain has stopped. Pitch is heavy, but otherwise conditions have improved somewhat for hurling. Ball breaks loose. Ball, John Simpson keeps it in play. Ball breaks loose to Christian Mutta. Doesn't get a long clearance in, but might still work out. Joey Williams. Ball's now up to Paul Williams, his cousin. Paul gets the ball in low. David Cunningham has it now. Ball comes now to Paul Williams. Paul hits it high, but it's gone wide. Puck out to be taken now by Powell. Powell strikes the ball. A low trajectory. Fix it on there. Kieran Williams helps it back up. Pulled on by John Gavigan. Ball breaks into John Gavigan. Joey Williams has it now for Lough Gaels. Joey Williams has it now. Can he get a puck in? Ball breaks loose now to number 6. Number 6, Dara Ryan. Just got to get clearance in. But it works out well. Just Fanny Simpson has it now. Fanny gets the ball in high. Trying to find Rich Doyle. Martin Williams has it. Oh, Martin is behind him. Number 15 is David O'Connor. Hits it high and over the bar. Second. Ball pulled on behind. 2 men loose. 1 takes away from the other. But number 13 has it now. Fanny Simpson playing a half forward role. Kieran Williams goes to block him. Ball breaks loose. 3 out. Played the opponent's hurley before he played the ball. The player penalised there is David O'Connor. 5 points to the teams now. Nearly 23 minutes of play gone here at St Lomans. Mark takes the free. Mark Brady is for Lough Gaels. Does not check it particularly well. Ball breaks loose to Dara Ryan. Throws it up and catches it, or so I thought. Gets a hand pass across to centre half forward. Centre half forward is Jack Berry. Jack Berry gets a shot in. Looks good. Is good. Jumping. A goal. Square ball. A square ball. The goal has been disallowed. The umpire was pointing for the ground before the ball hit the back of the net. I let off there for Lough Gaels, no doubt about it at all. The umpire, fairness, was fast. The white flag man was pointing to the ground long before the ball. David Cunningham now for Lough Gaels, back in the attack. David gets the ball in fast John Kennedy. John Kennedy being well marshalled, he's fouled a free in for Lough Gaels. Maybe there's a chance to get a score and save themselves. John Kennedy, the free now for Lough Gaels. Can he get it over the bar? The answer is yes, he can. Gap is back on the 4. That leaves the score now 2-5 to St Anne's. That's a total of 11 points. 1-4 to Lough Gaels, a total of 7 points. With just 24 minutes of play gone, 6 to go to half time here at St Lomas Mullingar. Porrick Powell has already gone with the puck out. Brendan Williams, how about Shaw helps it out? I was going to say Brendan Williams. Number 6 is Darragh Ryan. Can he get a clearance in? Yes, he can. Brendan Williams finishes there at a crucial moment. Hello, Willie. Yep. And the score here at the moment is 2-5 to St Anne's, 1-4 to Lough Gaels. Lough Gaels in the attack. Jeff Barry has it. Gets his pass out to number 8, John Simpson. Ball played across the park. Matt Shaw helps it in, but who's there? No one except Gary Brady. Ball is now with number 4, gets a kicked pass. Remember, fortunately, this team of footballers as well. St Anne's eventually cleared their lines. Number 2, Jeff Barry, clears the ball. Kieran is now for Lough Gaels. At the moment, really, there's 25 minutes of play gone. It's St Anne's 2 goals and 5 points. Lough Gaels 1 goal and 4 points. Lough Gaels attack as they speak, but St Anne's is David Donald Berry. Tries to get clearance in his block. John Gary kicks the clearance. Of course, a lot of this team are footballers as well. Christian Mutter has it for Lough Gaels. 2-5 to 1-4. His team are behind. David O'Connor was the second goal for St Anne's, Willie. After 16 minutes of play, he got a good pass from David Berry, the full forward. That left it 2-2 to 1-3. And then St Anne's with 2 points from David O'Connor and a point from free by their number 10. Redmond Barry left it 2-5 to 1-3. John Kennedy pulled back a point for Lough Gaels, a point for the free. Lough Gaels attacks at the moment. Gary Brady at tight angle. He had to play the ball across. It comes no one in particular except Darragh Ryan and St Anne's. Darragh Ryan and St Anne's gives a ball out to number 7, who was Kevin Byrne. So Willie, with 27 minutes of play gone, it's 2-5 St Anne's, 1-4 to Lough Gaels. And number 10 there with St Anne's is Redmond Barry, the chief free taker. Ball breaks loose. Now it's danger here. It was danger. Number 4, John Redmond Berry has it now. Gets the ball out, but number 13, Fanny Simpson has it. Fanny Simpson still has it. Number 10 is Redmond Barry. Can he get a shot in? He can. The ball is high and the ball has gone wide. And we have about 3 minutes of normal playing time left here in the first half in St Lomans. It's 2 goals and 5 points for St Anne's. It's 1 goal and 4 points for Lough Gaels. Lough Gaels doing well to keep in touch, considering that things are going a little against them in the second quarter of the game. Mark Brady, the puck for Lough Gaels. Dropping short. Daniel Carty helps it on. Oh, Mark Shaw to go through his legs. Joey Williams though backwards and tries to win it back for his team. Number 6 there is Darragh Ryan. He's having a good game for. He's doing overcarry. He's having a good game for St Anne's. There's a free now for Lough Gaels. Darragh Ryan argues the point that he did not overcarry the ball. Brendan Williams now a chance to reduce the margin. Not being critical of Brendan, his free taking does tend to go a little astray at times. He can get the distance, but the accuracy sometimes lacking. But Lough Gaels supposed to be hoping he puts this over. St Anne's supposed to hoping he drop it short or maybe put it wide. And 65 million bends. He lifts his strike. The ball's gone way off target. That's gone well wide. 2-5 to St Anne's, 1-4 to Lough Gaels. We have 28 minutes of play gone here in the first half. Porrick Powell will restart play for St Anne's who will puck out. No, in fact, it's puck out here. Donald Berry is to take away the pucks now. Ball dropping to John Simpson having a good game for his side. Matt Shaw's in there. John Simpson gets the ball as far as Christian Mutter, Lough Gaels. Christian Mutter gets a good clearance and he's having a good enough game, Christian, at the moment. David Cunningham there, but line ball for Lough Gaels. Linesman there, come on Willie, you'll have to move a little bit faster than that. David Cunningham seemed to, as soon as holding the ball, the St Anne's opponent player, Jeff Barry, seemed to be distracted. The ball hit him and went out. But in fact, it's a throw-in. Well, so David Cunningham tries to lift it. Joey Williams has it now, or did have it. Can Joey get his puck in? He can't. Joey back as well. The referee will have to throw this ball in, I would say. John Simpson is going back. He's going in for the throw-in. Now why did you come back there and lose the throw-in? Darragh Ryan has it. He's a good player. He's playing well for St Anne's. A good consistent performer. John Gavigan. Oh dear. He did, and in fairness to John Gavigan, the centre-back Darragh Ryan fell into that challenge. Lost his foot in a crucial moment. It's probably be a free out for St Anne's. Yes, and it's going to be taken by the full-back, who is Donald Berry. Donald now lifts and strikes it well, dropping about 50 yards over the Lough Gaels goals. Good number 10, Rich Doyle. Rich Doyle tries to lift it. Matt Kenny's onto him. Matt Kenny still has it. Rich Doyle gives a good hand pass to Brendan Williams. Can Brendan get his clearance in? He can. He gets a good clearance in. But Darragh will be favoured here. John Gavigan to make sure he doesn't get that clearance in. Ball drops out to number 9. Number 9 flicks it back. Brendan Williams gives it to his brother Paul. Paul Williams high, dropping in dangerously. Good brother Paul Parrell. Paul Parrell gets a great clearance in. Bit of pressure there for a second. Brendan Williams gets a ball in as far as Paul again. Paul gets a ball to the midfield part of Matt Shaw. Matt Shaw, low projection, maybe this will work. John Cannon now for Lough Gaels. Daniel Kai gets to Gary Brady. Gary the first minute. Number 3 is there, who is Donald Berry. Donald Berry gets a clearance in. First drops there by number 9. Number 9 is Roy Stafford. Roy Stafford helps the ball out. Christian Mutter now for Lough Gaels. Number 15, David O'Connor. David O'Connor gets a high ball in. Dropping now. Ball is out. Ball is now Martin Williams, but Rich Doyle is out for it though. Rich Doyle gets the ball across. Christian now. Christian gets the clearance in, trying to find Joe Williams. But if we're tackling on Christo, there's going to be a free for. Is it half time? No. It's half time here at the St Lomas GA grounds in Mullingar. The half time score, St Anne's, the Wexford Senior Hurling Champions, 2 goals and 5 points. Lough Gaels, the Westmeath Senior Hurling Champions, 1 goal and 4 points. welcome back here to this Leinster Club AIB Senior Hurling Championship quarter-final clash at St Loman's grounds, Mullingar. Eamon Morris there from Dublin, the linesman, looking a bit beraggled there. He refereed the Trim Canyon Emmets for first round replay and drawn game in recent weekends. Eamon, of course, is from the Fingonians Club in Swords in Dublin, the same club as the famous Dublin football Kieran Duff. John Guyan of Kilkenny walks over, having a chat with some of St Anne's officials there. Jim Berry. Jim, very much associated with Wexford and Wexford hurling in general. He's looking for the team sheet of him, and Jim obliges. St Anne's physically strong team, good hurlers. Lough Gaels doing well to steer them. Had a tonic of a goal from Guy Brady, but St Anne's got 2 goals since. Sorry, they've got a goal since. Lough Gaels came between the 2 goals for St Anne's. Now, a little bit of favour on Lough Gaels, but that alone, of course, will not decide this match. It's the break of the ball that decided. And the second half's about to start. John Guyan throws in, the second half is on. Christian Mutter has it now. He slips at a crucial stage. He's surrounded. St Anne's getting in there, number 10, Redmond Barry, the free taker. Ball breaks loose. Martin Williams gets a vital tackle in. Matt Kennedy swings it. Martin Williams loses it behind him. Comes now to David O'Connor trying to lift it. Matt Kennedy has it now. Ball breaks loose out to Christian Mutter. And Christian Mutter gets his clearance in. Jack Berry slipping out an unfortunate moment for him. Ball breaks loose to John Gavigan. John Kennedy has it, did have it. Goes to Paul Williams. Darrell Ryan has it now. Paul Williams who's at the stage. Ball breaks loose now to Jack Berry. He loses out though to Kieran Williams. But number 10, Redmond Barry helps the ball on. Number 14 is Dermot Berry. Goes out for it. The players slip and fall over the park. No one really controlling possession at the moment. Ball breaks loose now. Comes back now to Fanny Simpson. Fanny Simpson seems to be fouled. It's a free for St Anne's, and number 10 Redmond Barry will no doubt take it. Redmond Barry taking his time now. His colleague Fanny Simpson there, close by to him. He studies up his carefully. This should be over the bar. It's well within the scope. He hits it well. It looks good. It is good, and it's gone over. For the second time in the match, a 5 points margin between the teams. So St Anne's 2-6, Lough Gaels 1-4. Mark Brady now with the puck out. Lough Gaels want to be careful not to let this game run away from them now. Mark strikes the ball, strikes it well, dropping inside the St Anne's 65-metre line. It's a good clearance there by St Anne's, by the number 5, who is Paul French. Hello, Willie. 2-6 to 1-4. No, Willie, it's miserable down St Loman's actually, and the score is 2-6 to 1-4 for St Anne's. Half time 2-5 to 1-4. Previous second half gone. No addition. Last time I was talking to you live, it was 2-5 to 1-4. There was no change in the score prior to half time. In the second half, the only score so far after the restart, a point for St Anne's from a free 50 yards out by Redmond Barry. Lough Gaels attacking at the moment, Willie, as I speak. Paul French pulls in the ball for St Anne's, misses it, but it's helped on by John Simpson though, and Fanny Simpson, I presume as a brother, helps it on further. Kieran Williams fixes it on. Welcomes as far as John Simpson. He's confronted by Matt Shaw. John Simpson falls over. Matt Shaw gets it on to Guy Brady. Guy Brady shoots for a point, and Guy Brady hits it wide. So, Willie, not much happening so far in the second half. 4 minutes gone. It's St Anne's, the rest of 2-6, Lough Gaels 1-4. And call back to me in about 10 minutes for your next update. A wide effort there from Guy Brady, full back. Donald Berry now taking the puck out. Donald strikes it well. 2-6 to 1-4, St Anne's lead. We have about only 5 minutes gone in the second half. John Simpson's first time pull is blocked up by Matt Shaw. He helps it on instead. First overhead swing. Kieran Williams flicks it on. Jack Berry tries to lift it, number 11, red helmet for St Anne's. Ball breaks loose to Kieran Williams. Kieran gets it out, passes a couple of players. Joe Williams then loses out. Blocked to Matt Shaw. Jack Berry has it now. Oh, he did have it. Comes now towards Matt Shaw. Swung on there desperately by number 7, who's Kevin Bourne. Ball is eventually gone out. It's a line ball for Lough Gaels. Second half slow to ignite. St Anne's have the only score so far in the second half. As I said, that point from a free by Redmond Barry. 2-6 to St Anne's, 1-4 to Lough Gaels. We have nearly 5 minutes of play gone in the second half. Kieran is usually a good taker decided in the walls. I hope I don't give him the dreaded kiss of death. Kieran strikes it not too badly. But Dara Ryan has it now. Ball flicks out. It's fast Matt Shaw who misses it. Jack Berry did have it. Lost out. Comes to Christopher Mutter for Lough Gaels. Christopher strikes it low. Trying to find David Cunningham. David Cunningham has it now. David Cunningham is fouled. Free for Lough Gaels. Jeff Barry looks looking incredulously at the referee over that decision. John Kennedy would take the free. John Kennedy now. This is not an easy chance in these circumstances. John looks. John strikes, but it's gone wide. Crucial miss there for Lough Gaels. 2-6 to 1-4. Donald Berry now the puck out for St Anne's. Strikes it well, dropping now in the Lough Gaels 65-metre line. All go up for it. John Simpson has it. John Simpson. He actually penalised both teams there because Redmond Barry was in the loose. He'll take the free himself, but 63 metres out. I think he deemed to chop down on John Simpson. That's what the free was given for. Again, this is relevant Redmond Barry's scope. He can put this over the bar. It got away from him slightly. Will it go wide though? It has. It's gone wide. It's gone wide. The ball, he didn't lift the ball towards himself. He lifted it away from himself. So he stretched as he struck the slitter. And despite Rich Dial's best efforts, the ball has gone wide. Mark Brady now standing in his net with the puck control for Lough Gaels. Mark Brady strikes it well, dropping about 50 metres out from the St Anne's uprights. Donald Ryan has it now, gives it out to number 2, who is Jeff Barry. Jeff Barry knocks it on. Ball breaks loose to David O'Connor. Oh, St Anne's players gone each other's way that time. Ball gives loose to Franny Simpson. The ball's now with Redmond Barry. He's going to solo. Benjamin's at him. Redmond Barry shoots high, but shoots wide. Mark Brady now the puck out for Lough Gaels. Again, I repeat myself at the score. There's about 6.5, nearly 7 minutes to play gone. John Simpson having a good game. Blocked down. Playing well, John Simpson. John Simpson kicks the ball on. The football skills here. Now comes to number 9, Rory Stafford. Rory Stafford helps it out to Rich Dial. He's been chased. He scored the first goal on the scramble. Rich Dial shoots high and over the bar. Good pass there from Redmond Barry to Rich Dial. Went on a solo run. Sorry, it was actually Rory Stafford to Rich Dial. And ball finished over the bar there by Rich Dial. Ball is now Paul Williams. Ball Brendan. Brendan Williams strikes the ball in. Number 4, Charlie White gets his clearance in there. Jack Berry now has it now. Jack Berry's going a solo run. He's clear, he's moving away. He takes a shot. Not a good strike in, but it's still going forward. Ball's now Rich Dial. Ball's not gone wide yet. Ball breaks loose to Christopher Mutter. Christopher Mutter gets a clearance in, but Lough Gaels making no impression as an attacking force. Darrell Ryan, a dominating influence on his first team. Franny Simpson sits the ball in. Brendan Williams, it was a good clearance out. Sean Williams, Has it now for Lough Gaels. Julius has the ball on. David Cullen has it. David Cullen is on a solo run. Lough Gaels suppose urge him on. Jeff Barry's after him. Jeff Barry after him. He's shouldered out. As soon as John Gallagher misses it. John Gallagher now loses it now at crucial stage. Number 2 looks like Jeff Barry. He's shoulder, gets a shoulder, leaving the shoulder free out. A chance for Oscar for Lough Gaels. Donald Berry comes out from full back to take this free. Nearly 10 minutes gone in the second half. 2-7 to St Anne's, 1-4 to Lough Gaels. As I said, St Anne's slowly trying to pull away. Lough Gaels need another couple of scores to get back into contention, if they're to still make a game out of this. Martin Williams stays there. Martin Williams. Jonathan just chopped down. It's a free out for Lough Gaels. Mark Brady goes up to take the free. Full forward, Dermot Berry is gentlemanly enough to bring the ball back to Mark Brady. Can Mark get a good distance in this free? He can, but the bigger St Anne's team, the physical bulk slows down to make themselves fair. Redmond Barry has it now. Number 9 now is Roy Stafford. Roy Stafford's been hotly pursued there. He's free, go Roy Stafford. I thought it was going to be free. Roy Stafford plays on. Breaks loose behind everyone. Matt Kenny trips over at a crucial stage. Ball breaks loose, but only as far as Rich Doyle. Christy Doyle Mustard chops down. That's a free in for St Anne's. And another point scoring opportunity for Redmond Barry, surely. Free to be taken by Redmond Barry. Redmond strikes it over the bar. Double scores, 2-8 to 1-4. St Anne's lead. Lough Gaels need a couple of scores. Ball breaks loose. Only as far as injury there to St Anne's player. John Green has a word with Emma Moss as to what happened. Temper's rising here. Redmond Barry, the player down. That is a very harsh decision. Lough Gaels few angry Lough Gaels suppose give vent to their feelings of the decision. Number 6 is Darragh Ryan, takes the free. Martin Williams has it now. And Martin gets a free. Brendan will take Williams will take this free. Brendan slips at a crucial moment. Ball is now with number 2, who is Jeff Barry. Jeff Barry gets a kick clearance in as far as John Simpson, but Daniel carries there for Lough Gaels. Daniel Carey plays the ball, and the linesman gives line ball to St Anne's. Paul French will take the sideline award. No, he won't. He leaves to John Simpson. We're at the midway point of the second half. 2-8 to St Anne's, 1-4 to Lough Gaels. John Simpson strikes a line ball, strikes it well. Ball breaks loose. No, David O'Connor has it. He did have it. Fanny Simpson did have it, lost it. The ball's a bit slippy over the side. Matt Shaw for Lough Gaels. Matt Shaw pulls then, does the best thing. John Garrigan helps it on, but it's going to come as far as Roy Stafford for St Anne's. Roy doesn't get the best of clearances in. In fact, he mishits the ball. It's a line ball for Lough Gaels. Kieran Williams will take the sideline award. Jack Berry and Redmond. Barry switch positions. Matt Shaw has it now for Lough Gaels. He's seen to be fouled, a free for Lough Gaels. Brendan Williams will take this free. Brendan now will take the free. Can he get over the bar? The answer is... Ball is out, cleared away, and the goalie fumbled the ball. Moment of drama there. But such is the luck that Lough Gaels are having, it didn't go into the net. Goalie is hurt. Goalie is hurt, that's why the player's been stopped. And in fact, the St Anne's mentors are coming in. Powell fumbled the sliotar in the scramble, managed to clear it off the line in the scramble that followed. Obviously he picked up an injury in that goalmouth scramble. The game is restarting with a throw in. The play is resumed. There's a scramble for possession. John Simpson clears it, breaks loose to Jack Berry. Jack Berry nudges John Garrigan. John Garrigan pulls on the ball. Clicked on by Joey Williams. He's blocked. Matt Shaw beats it in. Beat his the work because the pitch is cutting up a little bit. Enormous. Donald Berry, the full back, has it for St Anne's. He leaves it to his wing back. His wing back being Kevin Bond. Ball breaks loose to Christian Muckler, Lough Gaels. Christian's in the midfield area. His puck is half blocked. Comes now towards Rory Stafford for St Anne's. He's going on a solo and Christian Muckler confronts him. He gets past Christian Muckler. He falls over. He did fall over. It wasn't a foul. Christian Muckler has it now. He's been hassled by Redmond. Barry gets his clearance in, and so with about 20 minutes gone in the second half, it's 2-8 to St Anne's, 1-4 to Lough Gaels. Guy Birdie shoots for Lough Gaels, shoots high, and it's wide. It's the umpire's calling in. The umpire's calling in the referee now. He signalled a wide there. Someone must have said, I said someone said something to him. Referee comes out, he's going in a particular direction, is he? He's having a word with Donald Berry, the full back for St Anne's, and John Kennedy, the full forward for Lough Gaels. They slap hands. Referee tell maybe the lads don't get too exuberant. Powell, none the worse for his injury a couple of minutes ago. There's about 21 minutes gone here in the second half. Balls with Christian Muckler now. Christian for Lough Gaels takes a shot, hits it in high. Hits in high. John Kennedy has it. Gets his clearance in, but he did have it momentarily. Gary Brady now for Lough Gaels. Flicks it back to David Cunningham. David Cunningham tries to get back to Paul Williams. Paul loses out. Jack Berry, centre half forward, gets a good clearance in for St Anne's. Like Anthony's behind him. No. Where's the Christian Muckler now? Redmond Barry passes him. John Garrigan has it now. Joey Dustin, John Simpson has it for St Anne's. John Simpson is high, it looks good. It's not good, it's short. Mark Brady gets it to Kieran Williams. Kieran Williams strikes in the good clearance. Drop it inside, but they're not going to be challenged. Boys have now. Ball breaks loose, no foul, it's the referee. Dara Ryan has it now. Dara Ryan gets a clearance in, it comes towards Kieran Williams. Ball breaks behind everyone. Walker's no one in particular, except Christian Muckler for Lough Gaels. The player down hurt, the Lough Gaels player down hurt at the moment. picking his way up at the one very slowly. Gary Brady has it for Lough Gaels. That player I think is Kieran Williams. Kieran is up, he's on his feet. Gary Brady's fouled and a free for Lough Gaels. 22 minutes of play gone here in the second half. There's a hold of him play. No, Kieran Williams is heading back for is okay, he's coming back into action. Noel Brady, the first aid man, was on scene. Could he did he need treatment? He didn't. Rain's down to come down here again. St. Lawrence here in this October bank holiday Sunday afternoon come evening. Of course, darkness creeping in. Of course, winter time is in as in from the last 3 hours. Gary Brady hits it in high, but will he be on target? John Simpson, he's having an outstanding game. He's due to be fouled as a free out for St. Anne's. Free be taken by Donald Berry. I'd say he'd be the favourite to take this free. Donald lifts, strikes it well. Dropping inside the Lough Gaels 65-metre line. Christian Mucker for Lough Gaels has it now. Joey gives it to Joey. Joey Williams drives it in. Ball breaks to John Kennedy. Lough Gaels down the line, outstanding performance for St. Anne's. Ball breaks loose now to David Coynan. Where's he going? No in particular. Right pass intercepted. Now St. Anne's in the attack. Full forward. David Berry has a timely tackle by Martin Williams. Gets the ball to his brother Kieran. Kieran under pressure from Fanny Simpson. Kieran gets the clearance in, but where's it going? It's going to those John Gavigan. John Gavigan has it now. John Gavigan drives the ball in. Lough goes in the attack. Ball breaks loose. Number 7 for St. Anne's is Kevin Byrne. Comes now towards number 2, who is Jeff Barry. Dan Carty battling for Lough Gaels. Youngest player on the Lough Gaels team. Dan Carty gets the ball in. Who's running onto it? No one in particular. Jeff Barry has it now. Jeff Barry now. She gives it to Redmond. Joey Williams now has it for Lough Gaels. Joey's going in there. Joey gets his puck in. Comes to David Coynan. Number 4 is Charlie White. Ball goes to Gary Brady. Gary shoots high. Gary shoots over the bar. First score second half for Lough Gaels. With 24 minutes gone. That's the first score for 12 minutes. 2-8 to 1-5. Puck out to be taken by Parell. Ball goes high. What are going for? John Simpson. An outstanding performance for his team now. It's with Rory Stafford. Rory Stafford's thrown. He's going to be fouled on a free in. Free in. I'd say that when he fell to the ground could cause the injury more so than the connection with the Lough Gaels player. But his team have got a free, and more than likely Redmond Barry will tap this over the bar when action resumes. Jim Berry. And here in front of us, Michael Cosby, the Lough Gaels team manager. Jim Berry, former chairman of Leinster Council and St. Anne's clubman, having a holding shot. Redmond Barry takes the free, puts it over the bar. And the two-tone blue flags rise again. St. Anne's 2-9, Lough Gaels 1 goal and 5 points. About 4 minutes of non-playing time to go. St. Anne's going again, number 6, Darragh Ryan. Oh, Benjamin Williams gets a skip, trying to cover the ball, is over anxiety. Rory Stafford top was shooting for a point. Shoots, but it's gone a little bit off target, and has it gone wide? Hasn't in the corner. Mark Brady though. Can he get it out? He's under pressure from full forward. Dermot Berry. Martin Williams is there. Dermot Berry is there. Now he's a passer more than a creator more than a score. Ball's now Michael Mutter for Lough Gaels, but only as far as Fanny Simpson. Ball now breaks loose to John Gavigan. John Gavigan drives it in, but Donald Berry's favouring the situation, but loses out. to St Anne's. Paul Williams battling for Lough Gaels. Paul has to get the ball in, but it's an easy one. It's gone wide. Two goals and 9 points to to St Anne's. I was going to say Lough Gaels. It's 2-9 to St Anne's. It's 1-5 to Lough Gaels. And change of hurley for the goalkeeper for this puck out. Parel, he's got the confidence back to try his puck outs again after Donald Bowie hit some of them in the late part of the first half, the late part of the second half. We have about 3 minutes and no playing him to go. Ball breaks loose to Joe Williams, unheld up by John Gabriel. Goes now with John Kennedy. John Kennedy has it now. The ball has got fallen down into a hole in the ground. It'll be a throw-in. And that's where the ball disappeared from view. Players looking for a ball and it wasn't there. They must have talked around the golf course. No, Donald Berry has it now. Donald Berry gets a great clearance in. Ball breaks loose too. Martin Williams. He's under pressure though. He's under severe pressure. Ball breaks loose now to Roy Stafford. Shoots high, but shoots just wide. Ball breaks loose to Brendan Williams. Brendan Williams gets his clearance in, despite the close presence of Jack Berry. Ball up and loose, towards Daniel Carty. Loses possession at a crucial moment. It is falling with Charlie White. Charlie White gets his clearance in, fouls Paul Williams. Paul shoots high, Paul shoots over the bar. 2 minutes of normal playing time to go here at the St Lomas GEA grounds here in Mullingar. Plus whatever the referee might have done for the injury to the St Anne's goalkeeper Parel in the second half. There about 5-6 minutes ago. Indeed, talking of that man Parel, he's now able to take a puck out for St Anne's. 2-9 to 1-6 in favour of the Wexford champions. A puck out, a good enough puck out there too. Ball breaks loose to Christian Mucker. Christian spoons his clearance a little bit, but still going forward. I suppose it's the important thing. Ball breaks loose towards Joe Williams. Can Joey get a shot in? He can't. Hurries are flying there from St Anne's. Ball breaks loose to Paul Williams again. High, over the bar. Another point for Lough Gaels. 2-9 to 1-7, but time is with St Anne's. We're in the 29th minute of normal playing time in the second half. Donald Berry there feeling his hand. He got a little tip there, and actually a few moments ago.
Come on, Bill, come on!
Time is in the favour of St Anne's though. They have that crucial margin, 5 points of a lead. 2 first half goals. One from Rich Dyer in a scramble, goalmouth scramble, and a good strike from David O'Connor after a pass from David Berry. Lough Gaels' goal came from in between from Gary Briley. First time shot to the roof of the St Anne's net after the ball had broken to him about 7 or 8 yards out after about 10 minutes of the first half. But now, as Donald Berry receives a little bit of treatment down with the St Anne's physio, first aid lady, they bring on a sub at this stage of the game. And a helpful gentleman, a supporter from St Anne's, tells me that number 19 for his team is Richie O'Connor, and he comes on. Franny Simpson makes way. Battling a young man, battled very well out there in the trying conditions. Donald Berry is still getting a bit of treatment for that hand of his. I see Jim Berry, former Leinster Council chairman out there, and of course a member of the St Anne's Club. Lough Gaels support there to my left shouts, get on with the game, ref. Would this be a bit of psychological play on the power of St Anne's, maybe just to slow things down? Lough Gaels haven't flashed over 2 quick points there. Puck out. We're now into stoppage time at the end of the game. We have nearly 31 minutes of play gone here. The scoreline favours St Anne's, the time favours St Anne's. And Parrell with the puck out. Christian with the pucks the ball down to Jeff Barry. A good ball in by Rory Stafford, but will it stay in play? It should. It stops dead on the ground. David O'Connor now full forward for St Anne's. Michael Mutter, Harris and Hassels out there. The ball has got... The umpire signals wide, then he signaled a 65, and then he signaled a wide. Now he's signaling a 65 again. Now, will he make his mind up? The umpire signalled for 65 a wide, then he signalled for 65, then he signalled for a wide, and now it's a 65 metres a wide.
Joey, get that ball around.
Emotion. I don't think that's the correct positioning now for us. I think it was nearer the sideline, is right. But however, decision stands, the ball is struck well, it's struck wide, and in a way maybe justice is done. But that's the Lands won't mind. Neil Ryan, but the centre half back Dara is on, and Donald Berry makes way. Dara Ryan has dropped back to the full back position. David Cunningham has gone full forward at the stage. We've two nearly few minutes of stoppage time gone. There won't be too much more, I'd say, as Mark Berry strikes his ball out. Redmond Barry has it, plays it across the park, trying to find, looks like Rich Doyle. Kieran Williams has it out though. But favoured is John Simpson, but he leaves it behind him for once. Paul Williams has it. Paul with Jack Berry. Jack Berry gives it out to number 9, Neil Ryan. Christian Mutter now for Lough Gaels, strikes in the clearance. But it's coming to number 2. A 3 in for Lough Gaels.
Give it now, boy! Why? Get in there! Get in! Get in! Get in!
Over the bar, let's say. Ball has gone out for 65 metres award. Which Brendan Williams will take.
Come on, dear, pull it here now, come on!
We are now about 4 minutes into injury time here at the St Lomas Junior Grounds, Mullingar. Christian Mutter even running forward as an extra attacker. Time is nearly up here. It's up to what? Hello, Willie. Ball breaks loose. Comes to no one in particular. It's been scrambled. Will it get clear? Bit of hard pull in there. Ball breaks loose to number 14, Diarmaid Berry. Diarmaid Berry gets the ball out as far as number 12. Number 12 is Rich Dyer, loses himself there for a second. Still retains possession. Ball breaks loose. Ball breaks loose to Brendan Williams, getting each other's way there. Matt Shaw has it now. He's pushing off the ball. Comes up to Matt Kennedy. Matt Kennedy heads it on. 3 for Lough Gaels here at the moment. Brendan Williams now takes this free from the 65 metres line. But ball being brought forward. About 50 metres out. Ball breaking loose. Fine, it's in on the line. That's a player down injured now. The referee was given a free out. Well, we're 4 minutes into injury time, Willie. It's now St Anne's 2-9, Lough Gaels 1-7. It was 2-8 to 1-4 when you were last with me. Since Gary Brady, a point for Lough Gaels made it 2-8 to 1-5. Then St Anne's came back with a point from Redmond Barry from a free. Paul Williams added 2 further points on, and Lough Gaels have piled on a bit of pressure since, with even to stoppage time, as Darrell Ryan, now at full back, takes a free out. So there won't be much more action. John Guyan doesn't blow, the game goes on. 5 minutes into injury time. In this game, the injury, of course, when the last one was an injury to the St Anne's goalkeeper, Parrell. A scramble now. The pitch couldn't up a little bit in St Lomas. Needless to say, very toughly contested game. St Anne's, very strong physical side. Ball has gone out of the far sideline, Willie. With 5 minutes into injury time, it's 2-9 to St Anne's, 1-7 to Lough Gaels. It looks as if Lough Gaels are heading out of the club championship. Come back to me for a full-time report shortly, Willie. And as Kieran is going to take this line ball, we are now 6 minutes into injury time. But game is over and St Anne's have won. St Anne's have won this Leinster ELB Cup Championship quarter-final game in St Lawrence with a scoreline of St Anne's of Wexford 2 goals and 9 points. Lough Gaels 1 goal and 7 points. And from cameraman Ollie Gallagher videotapes nationwide, it's goodbye from me and it's goodbye from him.